Okay guys, Zebra here doing the Yastreb Complex on realistic difficulty. It's been Cell Conviction Deniable Ops, obviously. So this the second zone, I didn't really have any problems with it at all. I think I did it first time. It's not too hard. It's again, it's another linear one where you can just walk through and kill people one by one or in groups of 2 or 3. So well, that's how it was for me anyway. This first guy, he almost spotted me. I swear the enemy AI have got smarter in this third Deniable Ops than they were in the first two, but I took him out with a melee kill. Check my sonar, see if I can get some people marked. So I see 2 people in this next room, or actually there's only 1 in this next room, and there's a guy in the room after this one. So I just jump over these tables and go in for the melee kill. I didn't mean to move to cover then, I meant to jump. So we jump over and just take this dude out with a melee kill. And so now I'm just investigating, seeing what the best way to kill this dude is. I could have shot him, I could have shot out the light, but in the end I just move on because I'm not entirely sure what to do with him. I tried to mark that dude but it wouldn't let me, I guess he was too far away. So I see this light switch, turn it off, and realise that no one really noticed it. So that I think will come in handy if that continues that way in these next few zones, next few rooms in either. So yeah, I finally found the way to the next room. The other door was one you can't go through, so I shoot out the lights. This zone is well lit, but the lights, there's lots of easy lights to shoot out. So just shoot out all the lights you come across really. And in this room you can climb up onto top of this like this flat pack office and move around like this. So just shoot out the lights as you go. There's 2 guys in here, so just put your sonar on and mark them so you know where the patrolling guy is and where this guy is. I was hoping to get a drop kill on this dude, but he was just too far away from the wall. I was just making sure there was no one else around, so then I shoot out the lights. Nope, I decided to, I thought if I shoot the light out it might distract him, so I went for the drop kill, realised I couldn't get him, so shot out the light. And he didn't notice it. I thought that was going to set him off on a paranoid course, but he didn't even seem to acknowledge that it happens, and he didn't acknowledge the second one happened, so I just dropped down and go for the melee kill because he's in pitch black. And the other guy's actually in a separate room, so he didn't see or hear that, thankfully. And he comes very close to this door and patrols around here, so I just run in behind him and take him out with a melee kill. So yeah, doing a bit better for the stealth kills in this zone than I was in the first one. That was a very aggressive shooting in the face zone, but I get a lot more melee kills in this one. So just moving through this office, I didn't shoot out these lights because I didn't see anyone on sonar, so I didn't think anyone was on here. And then I get here and think, okay, I'll just check my sonar again, and there's a guy right there. So I get him marked. There was a guy on the right in the other room as well, but I didn't notice him when I had my sonar on. I only saw in the video that he was there. So I shoot out these lights, and this guy realises they've gone out. So I move into the darkness, into cover, and just try and get closer to a corner that he might walk around so I can go for a melee kill. So we get that guy down, and that's 5 kills to go. This other guy decides to come wandering in, and he almost got me there. He came up with a warning sign, so I decided to take this guy out with an execute, just because I didn't want him to cause me any troubles with shining his flashlight on me or getting some eagle-eyed spot on me. So that's 4 guys left. I figure if I can get a melee kill on 1 more guy, I'll have 3 marks to execute the last 3 guys if there's a chance of it coming to that. So it doesn't, but you know, the option's possibly there at this moment in time. So shoot out these lights just so I can open up the door ahead of me in pitch black. They're all quite alerted to me now. They know someone's around. That's just a fire extinguisher. Didn't need to mark that. So I play this bit quite slowly because I didn't want to get caught. Because like I say, this is like the first time I was going through this bit. So I get 2 guys marked and deem it safe enough to move into this next room.
Look, man, I know you're here.
I was checking to see if I'd go for a shoot on that guy and decide against it. I decided to leave that light because it's not really caused me any problems. I'll move into this next room. You can turn off the light switch in here. It's just on the left as you go through that first door. I didn't notice it there at first, so you know, I've got my head through here looking for a light to shoot out, and for other places to go. And there's a door opposite where I am now, which I'm planning to go through. And I see a third guy has joined these patrolling people, so I get him marked. I'm looking now to use move to cover to get into that other door, but they keep moving forward and coming back. So I figure it's not safe to go out just yet, and that's when I notice there's a light switch just behind me. So I turn that off, and that plunges the room I'm in now into complete darkness. And so now I'm looking for a way to plunge the next corridor into darkness, and so I see that light. Pretty obvious. So I just shoot that out, and now it's safe enough. Although it alerted them, it is safe enough now if they're not got their flashlights shining on you to go to the next door. If I take my execute instead of using it on that one guy in the last room, I could have had these guys down very easily. So maybe that's something to bear in mind, but you know, got to adapt to the situation. That's not what it is. So I move to this next room and look for ways to take these guys out. I haven't seen the fourth guy yet, so I'm just focusing on these three. I'm looking for a light switch in here to turn out the lights in here. There seems to be a pattern in this level, or in this zone. There's lots of light switches, so I find it, and I'm in pitch black now. So I shoot that light out to put the corridor they're patrolling into complete darkness. My technique here is just to put the whole place into darkness so I can move around very easily without being seen, unless they accidentally pop their flashlight on me. So I'm just waiting for trying to work out their patrol pattern or their search pattern to find a way to single one of them out, or move into a position where I can single one of them out and take them out without alerting everyone else. And I decide to move to this next room because there seems to be a guy sort of on his own for a period of time in the room through here. So I shoot that light out, and just this one guy comes to the door, so I take him out with a melee kill. And he kind of detects me, but thankfully I get a melee kill on him before he calls reinforcements. This other guy sees him, and now, so I'm just going to go for an execute on these last two guys, because the final guy should be easy to take out just on his own. So shoot out the lights, just try and distract them and get them into a bit more darkness, move around into this corridor that's completely black, so I shut all the lights out anyway, and execute these guys through the window. So that leaves just one guy. I put my sonar on to try and find him, and he's all the way over here. Get him marked, and so I'm just going to follow him around now and take him out with a melee kill. I could shoot him, but you know, that would be just far too easy, and if I get a melee kill on him, I at least get my execute in case I need it in Zone 3 at the beginning. So just waiting for him to move away from that door, use the move to cover technique, and take him out with a melee kill. And that completes Zone 3. Oh, Zone 2 even, sorry. Please continue on to Zone 3, and please comment, rate and subscribe if you found this video useful.